All right, so let's start writing our very first bits of PyTeal, and we'll do this by writing the simplest smart contract we could possibly hope to write. So let's create a file here in our counter folder, and we'll call it step_01.py. Now, the way that we have the build process set up inside of this skeleton project here for you is, since each stateful smart contract consists of, well, 2 bits of teal code, the approval bit and the clear bit, those two are defined as 2 functions. We'll have the approval function, and we'll have the clear function, like so. And this is the simple structure of our smart contracts as we'll write them using this little bit of code here. And let's take a look at our compile script here. It's very simple. All it does is reads in 2 output files, approval and clear output, reads in the module, calls the approval function, that's this approval function right here, calls the clear function right here, and writes them to our output files. Then we have this build.sh script, which directs that output into a build folder for us. So let's put a little tiny bit of PyTeal inside of these respective functions here. So we need to return some PyTeal. In this case, we want to write the simplest contract possible. So that will just be approving all transactions that this smart contract encounters. So that's just by calling this approve function here. And that approve function is defined in the PyTeal library. So we have to import it. And we'll just import everything because we'll be using a lot of different functions from this PyTeal library. So this is the simplest PyTeal smart contract that we could possibly ever hope to write. So let's use our simple build scripts here to build it. So we'll call build.sh and then put in the module identifier for our smart contract here, which is contracts.counter.step_01, press enter, and it outputs them to this build folder. Now, since both of these 2 functions here returned the same PyTeal code, these 2 teal files are going to contain the same contents. In this case, the first line specifies what version of teal we're going to use. That's version 5, pushes an integer with the value 1 onto the stack, and exits the program. Now, the way that the Algorand virtual machine decides if a transaction is valid or invalid, if it's sent to a smart contract, is if that smart contract exits and leaves a single solitary 1 on the stack, that's considered true, thumbs up, that transaction succeeds. Anything else than a single solitary 1 on the stack, and the transactions will all fail. So, as you can see, this is a very simple smart contract that approves every single transaction that it encounters.